Brexit negotiations have moved behind closed doors. Senior cabinet ministers arrived to help Theresa May consult with other parties. All are involved, except the main opposition Labour Party. Its leader, Jeremy Corbyn, is refusing to take part unless Theresa May meets a major condition.
So I say to the Prime Minister again, I'm quite happy to talk, but the starting point for any talks about Brexit must be that the threat of a disastrous no-deal outcome is ruled out, taken off the table, and we can talk about the future of the plans that we will put forward and the future relationship with Europe. But take no deal off the table now, please, Prime Minister.
It's not clear she has the legal means to do that, even though all sides want to avoid it. Labour wants a new customs union with Europe. So far, there's no sign Mrs May agrees. It could split her Conservative Party. Many Labour politicians would prefer a second referendum. A new poll suggests a vote today would deliver a decision to remain in the EU by 12 percentage points. But for Corbyn, it seems a last resort.
But if the government remains intransigent, if support for Labour's alternative is blocked for party advantage and the country is facing the potential disaster of no deal, our duty will then be to look at other options which we've set out in our conference motion, including that of a public vote.
The EU's chief negotiator repeated his willingness to reopen talks if the British agree new guidelines.
The red lines are Britain's red lines, not ours. And with these red lines, they shut the doors themselves. But if these red lines move, as I said in the Parliament yesterday morning, if the British red lines move, we will also move immediately.
But in the German Parliament, there is growing frustration with the British.
That's why one has to say clearly towards London the time for little games is now over. The ball is in Great Britain's court, and all those who have political responsibility in London are now obliged to come to an agreement and say clearly for which way there is a majority in London.
In the British Parliament, a new timetable sees the Prime Minister tabling her Plan B on Monday, with a debate and a vote a week later on the 29th of January, exactly 2 months before Brexit Day. The chances of agreeing a new deal in that time seem almost impossible. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, London.